What's up guys, it's Conky or Mitch and welcome back to another monitor review. This time it's about the Zowie XL2746K. I've been partnered with Zowie for a little under 3 years now and time's absolutely been flying, but one of the benefits of being with Zowie is that they'll send you a bunch of awesome products to have a look at and try out and test. And when it comes to my own personal streams, I'm a Counter-Strike professional commentator and also for Valorant. So for me, I like to play a lot of these FPS games. I've dabbled in sort of competitive and all those kind of things over the years, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to use the top of the line monitor. This is the one that all of the pros are going to be using, and you're going to be seeing it over the next little while. 244 Hertz, obviously 1 millisecond refresh rate, and of course that DyAc plus the motion blur reduction, everything good that comes in these awesome Zowie monitors that puts them above the rest in the market. Now, before we actually do explore into the monitor itself and dive in to a little bit of a view of the thing that I've been using for the last couple of months, I want to kind of run you guys down, a few of the settings and a few of the things we're actually going to be diving into during the course of this video as well. So, of course, it is going to be that new shape and design, very, very sleek and handsome, and just the way it kind of sets up. Zowie's been listening to people that have been using these monitors for such time, and how the desk space kind of fits up. We'll obviously be getting into that a little bit more, but of course the adjustable heights and the variations. But really it's just about this Zowie XL setting to share, the DyAc plus, the motion blur reductions, and it's just basically the perfect SPF's monitor. It always has been, it always will be, I feel like, with the constant advancements that Zowie are making over the years. They're just on top, they're the esports preferred brand. It's been used at all the big events around the world for various FPS titles, whether it be Call of Duty, Valorant, Counter-Strike, and I think whilst, Zowie continues to listen to that audience, they'll continue to remain on top throughout this. And again, as I mentioned, that's what we'll get into very, very soon in this review. So you will be able to tell from this video that I am a little bit of a Zowie fan, I guess you could say, over the years. Starting all the way back with this bad boy here, the Zowie XL2411. I think I picked that one up in about 2012 or 2013. It's been a very, very, very long time since I picked up that one. But then, of course, the Zowie XL2546 and the Zowie 2746K. And now all the way into the Zowie XL2746K. I mean, look at this thing. It's absolutely crazy. One of the bigger features, obviously, is that change to the monitor base as well. It allows for much more versatility with some small spaces. Still got the dial that you're able to use to remember some of those changes in settings depending on what the game you're playing. And of course, the actual design of the monitor itself. Still nice and sleek, nice and smooth on towards the back. It's got a little bit more of a rounder sort of shape now as opposed to the blocky lines now. Still has that monitor stand, of course, as well, the headphone stand rather, that you're able to throw your headphones on in a position. This is sort of more, again, it's an esports monitor. Of course, it is designed to be nice and sleek and portable to be taking to those LAN events and obviously storing it all around where you need. The handle, very, very sturdy, metal, strong, supportive, and overall, it still has that bezel movement that you're able to sort of move depending on whatever the height you may desire, and then also it can be rotated completely 90 degrees, so it does sit a full upright as well. Now, as I mentioned earlier as well, that stand, obviously if you're down at a space where you might not have a whole lot of desk room, you're able to move the monitor stand around so it lines up directly with your keyboard and your mouse pad. Super, super convenient. And now for the techie side of this, we've actually gone away from the multiple buttons on the front of the monitor, and now there is actually a joystick style button on the back of the screen, which allows you to sort of cycle through all of the settings that this monitor does have, of course. Really cool, a bit different towards the buttons on the front. And of course, the DyAc settings straight in the opening area of the settings, of course, as well as the brightness and the black equalizer, which we talked about on this channel a number of times. And then, of course, if you want to get in a little bit more depth, you can go straight in and check out all the settings through here as well. Some just to make mention, the equalizer, the low blue light, the gamma, and of course that DyAc as well. Premium, high or off. Always recommend for those FPS titles to be jumping into that premium. The motion blur reduction is absolutely incredible. And of course, some different changes, your display modes, how you want it all set up, and of course the system settings there as well. So the usual incredible stuff. Now, one thing to take note of when playing Counter-Strike, if you're playing a custom stretch resolution, some of them may not fit into the full monitor. A little annoying, but only a minor issue. And I think one of the coolest things about the new line of Zowie XL products is this XL settings to share. You want to, copy a setting off one of your friends, or in future one of those pro players, you can jump straight on in. I've actually uploaded my own for you guys to download as well.
No, I swear. Oh, yes.
Killing spree.
Nerd. Too late.
We can keep walking.
Shot dead.
One shot now. Go now. Go now. Go now.
He's jungle.
Yeah, let's go.
Still there,
let's
still
go.
there, still there. Dead.
One CT, and
One
two
CT.
CT. I'm
Perfect.
planning for con, Can you
Yeah,
take con?
perfect.
Take con, take con.
We have con. I have
Oh,
to.
they nice. Good round, Conky. Push him.
Baiting him
for you.
Yes! Let's go, bro.
I can only use fucking pistols, cunt.
Good shit, lads. Alright.
Flash out.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go! So thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to walk you through this monitor. I want to say a massive shout out once more to Zowie. This monitor, I do believe, will be available in Australia shortly. I'll be able to leave you the links in the description for everything that we've talked about in this video. Obviously, a massive shout out to Skirmish as well for throwing this video together for me. It's an absolute treat. This video is well overdue, but I will be having some more Zowie product reviews coming on this channel in a little while. There's a little birdie that's been telling me that we're going to be getting some new products as well. So I'll definitely be diving into those as soon as I receive them and as soon as they're available to share for you guys. But again, thank you to Zowie for partnering with me for all these years, and thank you so much for supporting esports. This has been Conky. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys very soon.